Building public is one of the best career moves one can ever do, but it's also one of the most risky. If you're building in the Great Zurich area or anywhere with a strong privacy, finance and compliance culture, build in public can backfire fast. So in this video, I'll share what I learned, what I would do differently, and how to build an audience without burning trust or leaking your age. Hello friends, Eva here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I build in crypto, fintech and media. I'm based in Zurich, Switzerland, and I have experimented with building in public, sharing progress, talking about what I'm building and documenting lessons. This video is not anti-transparency. It's about choosing the right level of transparency for where you live and what you are building. When people say build in public, they often mean three different things. Sharing progress, so milestones, wins, failures, sharing process, how you work, the tools you use, the routines you follow, and three, sharing product details, so the roadmap, architecture, pricing, and customers. In the Great Zurich area, number 1 and number 2 are usually safe, but number 3, so meaning sharing product details, is where things get complicated. The Great Zurich area is a special place. It's international, it's innovative, but it's also deeply shaped by a culture of discretion, high trust standards, finance and regulation, and the professional norm that you don't talk too much before things are real. So when you build in public here, the risk is not just competitors. The risk is also perception. People might read early-stage experiments as lack of seriousness or even as compliance risk. And in fintech, perception is part of the product. So here are 5 reasons why building in public can be a bad idea in Zurich. Number 1, people might confuse experiments with promises. In early stage, you obviously test everything, but the internet doesn't treat tests like tests. If you say, we're exploring idea X, some people here will launching idea X. In a regulated environment, that confusion can create unnecessary risk. Number 2, compliance and legal nuance doesn't fit in tweets. Fintech and crypto are full of nuance. What you can say, how you can say it, what jurisdiction you reference. So one sloppy sentence can live forever. Shipping updates need a different level of care. Number 3, you could leak your edge before you have the leverage. In markets like the Great Zurich area, your edge is relationships, trusts, execution. If you publish too much too early, you could give away your positioning, deal flow, and sometimes your unique approach before you even have pilots. And number 4, you can scare away serious partners. Sometimes some institutions simply don't want to be mentioned. Even if they like you, they must step back if you're too public. Not because they're boring, but because their risk appetite is different. And number 5, personal security and privacy matters more than you really think. So building in public can also mean putting a spotlight on yourself. In crypto, that can attract the wrong attention. So it's not being paranoid. Privacy is simply good hygiene. I don't know if you followed, but some crypto entrepreneurs got kidnapped, attacked, and even worse in France and all over the EU last year. So what do you do instead? Here is my 2026 approach. Build in public-ish. It's a simple rule. I can be public about the values, the processes, the lessons, but I have to be private about the customers, the numbers, the timelines, and sensitive architecture. I can share safely the problem I'm solving. I can share safely what I learned this week, how I think about the product and discipline, the mistakes I've made after they are resolved, and the principles behind my decisions. But this is what I have to keep private until it's real. So, partner names, pilot details, performance metrics, legal strategy, and anything that creates compliance ambiguity. And as a bonus, here are the practical rules I follow now. In the list of the do's, I can share weekly lessons, not daily noises. I can talk about the why, and the trade-offs. I can show the progress with abstractions, meaning things like we improved reliability, not here is the exact system and how it broke. I can use private updates for serious stakeholders, for example. And on the other side, here are the things that I don't plan to do at all. So I won't be announcing features before I can support them. I won't post names or logos without explicit permission. I won't discuss legal compliance interpretations just casually, just like that. And I won't be sharing anything that would embarrass a future partner, which is normal decency, I would say, from my perspective. So if you want to build trust in the Great Zurich area, you have to think like this. You are not building hype, you are building a reputation. You are building a name out there. And if you're building in the Great Zurich area or in any place where discretion is part of the culture, just don't copy Silicon Valley's playbooks blindly. Be intentional, build trust, and share in a way that supports your long-term game. If this video was helpful, please subscribe to the channel and tell me in the comments, are you going to be building publicly, privately, or are you going to find some sweet spot, some sort of hybrid system in the middle? In any case, thanks again for watching the video until the end. See you in the next one.
I do what I wanna do. Good night, money, what, none and cool. Gucci, my man, just do it. Like Nike, just do it. Get to know me and I never flow. Got job, no need.